Chapter 6, Capitan Tiago. The document Capitan Tiago, written by Santiago de los Santos, also known as Jose P. Rizal, was published as a chapter in Rizal's novel Inoli Mi Tangere in 1887.
Santiago de los Santos, also known as Jose P. Rizal, was a Filipino nationalist and writer during the Spanish colonial period in the Philippines. The document Capitan Tiago is a literal work that provides a character study of a wealthy Filipino businessman during a Spanish colonial period in the Philippines named Capitan Tiago. Capitan Tiago reveals the character of a wealthy and influential man who became disillusioned with his own culture and traditions, and whose relationship with others are often fraught with tension and misunderstanding.
Chapter 7, An Idyll in the Flat Room.
Jose Rizal is known not only as the national hero of the Philippines, but also as a great writer and poet. One of his works is the poem Idilio en una azotea. Idilio en una azotea is a poem that portrays a romantic scene on a rooftop. Through the poem, Rizal shows the beauty of nature and the abundance of love. The characters in the poem demonstrate a good example of love and care for nature. In the midst of life's challenges, it serves as a reminder for us to value and care for the environment and our fellow beings. Idilio en una azotea is one of Jose Rizal's significant poems that showcase love and appreciation for nature. It is a reminder for us to have a perspective in life that is filled with love and care for our environment and fellow beings.
Chapter 8, Recuerdos or Memories. Jose Rizal, Another Works, is one of his famous works, Recuerdos. Rizal not only served as a hero for the freedom of our country, but also left behind works that show his creativity and love for the Philippines. One of these works is Recuerdos, which contains memories of his youth and loved ones. The scenes in the poem depict Rizal's happy memories of his youth. It shows how he enjoyed living with his family and friends. Rizal also did not forget to include stories about his love for his country and culture. An important aspect of Recuerdos is showing his love for the Philippines. This is shown in his poems and the gathering of information about the history and culture of the Philippines. Recuerdos is one of Jose Rizal's significant works that shows his creativity and love for his youth, family, and country. This is a reminder for us to remember our past and learn from the lessons we have learned from it to improve our future.
Chapter 9, Cosas del País, Different Events. Jose Rizal, another one of his contributions to Philippine literature, is the Cosas del País, or Things in the Country. These documents contains important events in the Philippines during Rizal's times. It shows the everyday lives of the people and the cultures and traditions of the Philippines. The document depicts cockfighting, a popular pastime during Rizal's time. Through cockfighting, people from different classes and levels of society come together. Another culture and tradition shown in the Cosas del País is the eating of lechon, a celebration usually done during occasions like Christmas or christening. It also shows the importance of unity among family and friends during celebrations. Through scenes in the fields, Cosas del País shows the important role of farmers and laborers in the country's economy. It also shows the hardships they endure in their work. Cosas del País is an important work by Jose Rizal that showcases his love from the culture and traditions of the Philippines. It reminds us of the importance of knowing the history of our country and valuing the cultures and traditions that identify us as Filipinos.
Chapter 10, El Pueblo, the Town of San Diego.
Marcelo del Pilar was one of the Filipino heroes who fought during the Spanish colonization. He was also one of the writers of La Solidaridad, a newspaper that aimed to introduce the situation in the Philippines to other countries. One of his important works was El Pueblo, or the Town of San Diego. In El Pueblo, Marcelo del Pilar showed the weaknesses and abuses of the priests and officials in San Diego, a town in the Philippines. He demonstrated how they seized the wealth and hindered the progress of the town. Work also showed the hypocrisy of the priest who showed kindness to the people by providing them with food and care. But behind it, they went to Manila to sell the town's product at a higher price. El Pueblo also showed how the priests and officials used their power to mistreat the people, especially those who didn't follow their wishes. It also demonstrated how they tarnished the reputation of those who opposed them. So that El Pueblo is an important work that depicts the injustice and abuse of officials and priests during the colonial period in the Philippines. It reminds us that we should fight against corruption and greed in our country. Marcelo del Pilar is an example of true love for the country and the advancement of the rights of Filipinos.
About several important literary works related to the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonialism. We hope that you gained valuable insights and a deeper appreciation for the significance of these literary pieces in shaping our nation's history and culture. From Capitan Tiago by Santiago de los Santos, we learned about the portrayal of the wealthy and influential class during Spanish colonial period. Idilio and Ona Azotea, or An Idyll in the Flat Room by Jose Rizal showed us the complexities of love and relationships, as well as the social and political issues during that time. Recuerdos or Memories by Jose Rizal showed us the importance of preserving our cultural heritage, while Cosas del País or Different Events by Jose Rizal gave us a glimpse of the costumes and traditions of the Philippines. Lastly, El Pueblo or the Town of San Diego by Marcelo del Pilar and Nolimi Tangere, La Solidaridad shed light on the injustices and abuses of the officials and priests during the Spanish colonial period. It serves as a reminder to fight against corruption and greed in our country and to uphold the rights of the Filipino people. Let us continue to honor the legacy of these great writers and patriots and let their works inspire us to strive for a better future for our nation.